Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to be reading to you about land habitats. Land habitats. A habitat is a place in nature. Plants grow in habitats. Animals live in habitats. Many animals make homes in their habitats. Living in land habitats. Many plants and animals live in land habitats. Land habitats are not all the same. Forests are land habitats that have a lot of trees. Deserts are land habitats that do not have a lot of trees. Deserts are sandy and rocky. Everything they need. There are living things in land habitats. Plants and animals are living things. There are also non-living things in land habitats. Rocks and dirt are non-living things. Staying alive. Plants and animals need food, air, and water to stay alive. Plants and animals find everything they need to stay alive in their habitats. This gorilla found food in its habitat. Rainforest habitats. Forests are areas of land that are covered with trees. Some forests are rainforests. Rainforests are in parts of the world where a lot of rain falls. Rain helps plants grow. Many plants grow in rainforests. They grow close together. Living in the forest. Some rainforest animals live mainly in trees. Birds, snakes, and ring-tailed lemurs mainly live in trees. Other rainforest animals live on the ground. The ground in the rainforest is called the forest floor. Mountain lions and lizards live on the forest floor. Ring-tailed lemurs live in trees. Colors and calls. Many rainforest plants and animals have bright colors. One colorful rainforest flower is called a bird of paradise. It is shaped like a bird's head. A green tree frog is a colorful rainforest animal. It has a bright green and orange skin on its body. Its eyes are red. Shout it out. Rainforests can be noisy places. Some rainforest birds make calls. Calls are loud noises. These rainbow lorikeets make loud calls. Monkeys make screeching and hooting sounds. Mountain habitats. Mountains are tall, steep areas of land. They are much taller than hills. At the top of tall mountains, the weather is windy and cold all year. The tops of mountains are snowy and rocky. There are few plants. Trees do not grow high up on mountains. Mountain forests. At the bottom of some mountains, the weather is warm and rainy. Forests grow at the bottom of most mountains. Many animals live in the forests. This giant panda lives in a mountain forest. Life on top. Only certain animals live at the top of mountains. Mountaintop habitats are cold. Snow leopards and mountain goats live high up on mountains. These animals have thick fur. Their fur keeps them warm. Steep slopes. Few animals can walk on the side of steep rocky mountains. Mountain goats have tough coverings on their feet. The coverings are called hooves. Hooves protect a mountain goat's feet. A mountain goat can run on steep rocks without hurting its feet. Cool caves. Caves are land habitats. Most caves are open areas in the sides of mountains. Some caves are so small that only one person can fit in them at a time. Some caves are huge rooms. Other caves are long tunnels that go deep into the side of mountains. No sunshine. Caves are dark habitats. The sun does not shine into caves. Most caves are cold because they are not heated by the sun. Many caves are also damp. Water drips down from their ceilings. There are pools of water in some caves. Cave life. Caves are habitats for some plants and animals. Mosses are plants that grow in caves. Mosses can grow in dark places. Animals called bats live in caves. Bats live in groups. A group of bats is called a colony. Thousands of bats can live together in one colony. A large colony of bats needs to live in a large cave. Sleeping in. Caves are winter habitats for some bears. In winter, it is warmer inside a cave than it is outside the cave. Bears sleep in their caves for a long time. Sometimes they wake up to look for food. When the weather becomes warm in spring, the bears leave the cave. Grassland habitats. There are grassland habitats in many parts of the world. Grasslands are flat areas of land. They are covered with grasses. There are also bushes and wildflowers in grasslands. Grasslands have very few trees. Eating grassland plants. Many grassland animals eat plants. Animals that eat plants are called herbivores. Different grassland herbivores eat different plants. Many grassland herbivores eat grasses. Other herbivores eat bushes and parts of trees. This mother kangaroo is eating grass. Grassland groups. Most grassland animals live in groups. Prairie dogs are grassland animals that live in groups. Prairie dogs live under the ground. They dig large homes called towns. Towns are made up of long tunnels. Groups above the ground. Some grassland animals live in groups above the ground. Zebras live in groups. Groups of zebras are called herds. Herds of zebras travel from place to place to find food and water. Desert habitats. Deserts are hot, dry land habitats. Deserts are dry because they get very little rain. There is not enough water in deserts for most plants to stay alive. Cacti are plants that do not need much water. Most desert plants are cacti. Finding water. When it rains in the desert, cacti take in water. They store the water in their stems. Desert animals also need water to stay alive. Some animals can get the water they need by eating parts of cacti. When the animals eat the plants, they get some of the water that is stored in the cacti. This iguana is eating part of a cactus plant. Some cacti are small and round. Other cacti are tall and thin. Keeping cool. Many animals live in deserts. Bats, lizards, jackrabbits, and kit foxes live in deserts. Animals need to keep cool in hot deserts. Some animals keep cool by resting in the shade. These kit foxes are resting in the shade. Active at night. Deserts are cooler at night than they are during the day. Many desert animals search for food at night when weather is cool. They sleep during the day. This scorpion hunts at night. Arctic habitats. The Arctic is a habitat at the top of the Earth. The weather is very cold in the Arctic. Many parts of the Arctic are covered with ice and snow all year long. Long winter, short summer. Winters last nearly all year in the Arctic. The weather in winter is freezing. Summer lasts only a few weeks. Even in summer, the Arctic does not get very warm. The snow melts only in some places. This polar bear is resting on some grass in summer. Arctic animals. Arctic hares, Arctic foxes, and lemmings are animals that live in the Arctic. Many Arctic animals are carnivores. Carnivores are animals that eat other animals. Many Arctic animals are carnivores because there are few plants in the Arctic. This Arctic fox is catching a mouse to eat. Big paws. Some Arctic animals have big paws. Having big paws helps keep the animals from sinking into the snow. Polar bears have 4 big, wide paws. This Arctic hare has 2 big back paws. It uses its big back paws to run on top of the snow. I hope you enjoyed the book, boys and girls.